Here are the picks of the day for January 25th. If you prefer receiving our picks directly in your mailbox, including bonus selections, just click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. Now, let's dive into today's free NBA picks. Heading into the Game 1 matchup between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls, let's dive into what could sway the total points scored in this matchup. The Lakers have been consistently putting up an average of 114.8 points per game, showcasing a dynamic offense led by key players like D'Angelo Russell. Even in games without LeBron James, they've shown they can maintain their scoring ability. Despite their season scoring differential sitting at minus 47 points, it suggests they can still rack up points even when they might not secure the win. The absence of LeBron in recent games may have impacted their defense, leading to higher scoring matchups. On the flip side, the Chicago Bulls have been performing well against the spread in multiple recent games, indicating their competitiveness. This competitiveness could contribute to an overall increase in scoring for the upcoming game. In the previous face-off between the Bulls and the Lakers, the total points exceeded a 225.5-point line. Currently, the over-under is set at 226 points. This implies that both teams have the potential to score well, and given the recent defensive struggles of the Lakers, the Bulls might exploit this and put up more points. Taking all these factors into consideration, the bet for Game 1 leans towards the total points going over. The Lakers' offensive strength, even in the absence of LeBron, combined with the Bulls' competitive edge, sets the stage for a higher scoring game. Before we move on to our next selection, join us on our journey to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as we're bringing you 4 to 5 exciting videos every week. Without further ado, let's get into the next pick. In the upcoming Game 2, between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat, the Celtics are on a winning streak, clinching victories in 3 consecutive road games and winning 5 of their last 6 matchups. What's catching everyone's attention is their remarkable offensive game, averaging an impressive 120.3 points per game, ranking them 4th best in the league. What sets the Celtics apart is their well-rounded performance. They not only excel in scoring but also boast a strong defense, limiting their opponents to an average of 110.6 points per game, the 5th best in the league. This dynamic balance has translated into a high winning percentage of 78.6% when they enter a game as favorites. A standout player driving this success is Jason Tatum, the Celtics' leading scorer. In a recent standout performance, he delivered an outstanding 39-point game against the Mavericks, highlighting his crucial role in the team's offensive dynamism. On the flip side, the Miami Heat have encountered challenges lately, suffering 4 consecutive losses. While Tyler Herro has been a shining star, averaging an impressive 22 points per game, the team needs more contributors to reverse their fortunes, especially when facing a formidable opponent like the Celtics. Compounding the Heat's issues are the uncertainties surrounding key players, including Jamie Jaquez Jr. and Kevin Love, both listed as questionable. These uncertainties might further tip the scales in favor of the Celtics. Considering these factors, the pick for this game leans heavily towards the Boston Celtics not just for a win but also to cover the spread. The Celtics' recent winning streak, coupled with the Heat's struggles and uncertainties, makes a compelling case for Boston in this matchup. In Game 3, we've got the New York Knicks going head-to-head with the Denver Nuggets. The Knicks are riding high on a 4-game winning streak, taking down notable teams like the Rockets, Wizards, Raptors, and Nets. This streak is a clear indicator that they're in great shape. And the best part? They're playing on their home turf, where they have an impressive 15-5 record. What's making the Knicks stand out even more is their unyielding defense. Over the last 4 games, they've allowed just 101.5 points per game. That's some serious lockdown action. At home, they're ranked 2nd best in the league for scoring defense. So, you can bet they'll be a tough challenge for any opponent. Now, let's shift our focus to the Nuggets. They're capping off a taxing 5-game road trip, and fatigue could certainly play a role in impacting their performance. Plus, while the Nuggets have a decent offense, their defense has some gaps, allowing opponents to score more frequently than they'd prefer. Here's a telling stat. The Knicks didn't just beat the Nuggets once last season, they swept them in both meetings. That's a pretty strong indication of who might have the upper hand in this matchup. Taking all these factors into account, our pick for this game is the Knicks to cover the spread. If you're tailing, be sure to let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you all in the next one.